How'd you like a job like that, Bob, up there in that scaffolding? Fun, huh? Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot. You don't do windows. Well, wow, that's an incredible shot. Imagine doing one window at a time. That was the building that all the windows used to fall out every other day. I think one of the reasons they said the windows were falling out is because of the wind tunnel that these buildings create. And the shape of the buildings, I think it was called a rhomboid. I guess, I don't know. Maybe tomboy, maybe, well, something like that. Anyway, and it creates this turbulence. And the windows weren't the proper type of windows, and they were shattering and popping out and whatever. But they've since fixed the problem. And the building has become somewhat of an icon, or an eyesore, depending on your point of view. No, it's really a nice building. It's an IMPay building. I think he's paid for it in more ways than one. I know it's getting pretty deep here. Well, he's told me to make a joke, so now it's right. So what the heck? I don't know. There's a hat for you, Bob. Anyway. To be continued. The light is beautiful, and if that wind would stop for just, 5 minutes so I can regain feeling in my fingers, I could start painting again. Or maybe it's better that I don't paint anymore. Okay. Get down to the bottom here. I'm going to work on the bottom area. I'll work on the whole thing and just hope that I don't freeze to death in the meantime. Let's see. Okay, let's throw a little light on the side of that, and then up here. Well, perspective is slightly off whack there, but what I'm going to do is correct it with some paint rather than wiping the foolish thing out. Just paint and change the direction with wet paint. Do not try this at home. It may be dangerous to your health. Anyway, this area in here is totally unfinished, so we're going to finish that up, and then I'm going to go down and get some kind of abstract shapes for cars. Just kind of work all around the canvas. That was funny when you had Tony on there. Do not say anything that may incriminate you. Especially if somebody he doesn't want to see the show happens to be watching it here in Boston at 11 o'clock at night. Which it usually runs here in the city Friday nights at 11. So if you got nothing better to do, come on in town and visit a friend and watch my show. How pathetic is that? Okay.
Stay at the Ritz.
There you go, stay at the Ritz. Well, you know that building where the crane fell down is near my studio, which I mentioned before. I don't want to get into a horrible situation there, but they're under such pressure to finish that building because it's ready they want it ready for occupancy for the September. Kids they've already got the rooms assigned, and they're not even finished with the facade of the building yet. So they're working round the clock, and they're under a lot of pressure. I know the point I was trying to make was Bob mentioned the Ritz, stay at the Ritz and watch my cable show. That's one of the hotels that would have to put these students up, and it would get very expensive. It'd be nice for the kids, but wow, imagine the bill they get. hard to imagine. Anyway, let's see. I get carried away with all this nonsense. I'll change this building here. Maybe add some column work, whatever, the front structural thing. It's a great street, though. I mean, business-wise, it stinks right now, but it's a pretty street.
Cold street.
It's a very cold street, yes. Yes, it is. That it is, my friend. Actually, I was telling Bob that I'll be hosting there's a big contest. The New England School of Art is going to be in on the contest. The students are eligible to, certain students, I guess they have some kind of a, I don't know if it's a lottery system, or I think there'll be 10 students that will participate in this, and they have to be, I think, either graduate students or 21 years or older. And it's a new bottle designed for Dom Perignon champagne. So these kids are gonna, they're gonna shoot the.
Permit for that?
Hey, we're in trouble now. We're gonna paint the side of that truck. Anyway.
Another fan?
Oh yeah, it's a UPS guy.
Is that your UPS guy?
Yeah, over at this side of town. There's another one. The guy in the other, on Newbury Street, the UPS guy, is Chris Bailey. You know Tim? Tim's the fire chief? Yeah, Chris is my UPS driver.
Another Walpole connection.
Yeah, another Walpole connection. I think this guy, they call him TJ. He's a real nice guy. He's been on this route for a while. Anyway, back to the Dom Perignon story. So what they're going to do is have a contest, and the winners will be, I guess it comes down to 3 winners, and the finalist, the number 1 winner, will go to New York and receive $10,000 in prizes. Hello, and well, whatever. And long story short, they're going to have the reception at my gallery, and I'm going to be one of the judges. They're going to have 5 judges to judge the photography, the final product, and there'll be 45 photos that will be on display. So that's going to be on May 4th, so mark your calendars. Anyway, the guy was telling me he has to supply the champagne, and this stuff is, he's got to get 50 bottles of it, right, for the reception. It's $100 a bottle, so there will be a lot of drinking of champagne that night.
So you're gonna get drunk then?
I'm gonna see if I can get a free bottle or 2. Yeah, why not? Yeah. Well, you're invited.
Oh,
you could come. That'd be great.
Bring the camera.
Bring the camera. Why not? Make a nice show. Yeah, I would. Why not? Could you?
What's that?
Huh?
What's that?
Thursday, May 4th. Yeah, if you're not busy with your social schedule, you know what I mean? Oh, okay. All right, sorry. We won't get into that. All right, enough of that noise. There we go. Whoa. Get carried away there. God, I can't make a straight line here. Not that I ever could, but kindly have that duck move so I can do some painting. Those look like a lot of fun to go on, though. I heard people that have gone on the duck tours really enjoy them. And you do end up going in the Charles. I mean, not literally, and certainly not figuratively. You just happen to take a boat ride. Kids must love it. Okay. Now, if we can move all these cars on the right-hand side, Bob, I'll be able to see what's going on up there. Not that that'll help the painting, but, you know. Throw a few trees in here. Hey, did you see that movie Crash? What?
Yeah.
That was a pretty good movie. Rent it if you get a chance. Very good. Enjoyed it. Yeah. See, after initially roughing in everything, and then going back like this and just kind of pecking away at it, and it's kind of fun. At least you get everything laid in, and then refine it. And if it gets to be too busy, go back and take it out, you know, and whatever. But I advocate my painting, and I try to impart this to my students, is to lay everything in as quickly as possible. You know, it's like waiting to decorate a cake. You know, you don't decorate the cake first. You know what I mean? How's that for a horrible analogy? Yeah. There's the ducks. Had a bunch of kids that quacked, you know, and these people all quack back. I mean, how wacky is that? A Minuteman. Well.
They're funny ones.
You saw that, right?
Really. Realistic, kind of.
Well, we'll have him come back for you.
He'll be back.
I think he mugged a Minuteman. Went to Concord and Lexington. Hold on.
There's one less of those guys that Patriot game.
Oh, they wear those at the...
Fan.
What?
Fan.
What did he say? Was
That away is up.
So what did he say? It was an obscene gesture too, I think, mixed in with that.
I'll give you a quarter for it, he said.
Is that what he said?
No, I don't know.
Hey, I'll take it.
Quarter? Get back here.
Come here. Hey, business is bad, you know. I need it. I need all the help I can get. The painting too. All right. God almighty. I guess you have to think of it as, you know, painting on location. At least I've come to realize that it's almost like having a sketchbook in your hand, and you're just kind of making some notes and not getting too carried away with, you know, the pencil. You know, if you've done any sketching, you just kind of move the pencil around and see what happens, and try to approach my paintings with that, from that perspective now. Less fussy. And then sometimes you're pleasantly surprised. Most times I'm shocked. But anyway, wow. When I drop the brush on the ground, Bob, you'll know my hands are finally gone. If that's it, we're gonna have to go have lunch. Forget about this stuff. Whoa. All right, we get that tower in now, the New England Merchants Tower. pretty rough and loose. If I change it now, it's gonna create an architectural nightmare. Hi, how are you? Oh, God. Let's see, the paint is frozen. Holy smokes. Playing your song, Bob. Something like I shot my mother in the foot and she can't kick. Something to that. Remember that song?
No.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, I think I'm going a little simple up here on location. It's just too cold. Whoa, hold on a second. Let's just get a pot of hot water and dump it on my fingers. You know, it was this cold when we were all, oh, you remember the tree we did last year in the public garden? Not in the public garden, over in the Charles? Remember how cold it was that day? It was freezing, right? Well, you know that tree is split. Actually cleaved right in half. I guess a storm split it, yeah. That's really a nice tree, yeah. Yeah, it's a landmark for anybody, all runners, you know. Just amazing tree. But anyway, it's gone now. Well, most of it's gone. Okay. Yeah, I was told it was. I haven't been over there to see it, but it's gone. I mean, it's tree's still there, but half of it's one side, and it's kind of leaning to one side now too. So I guess they'll be taking down the rest of it. Get a little bit of this yellow awning in here. Yellow, green, whatever it is. Hi.
He was just stopping to look. He was not the pedestrian.
I heard somebody banging on the side of that thing. I think he's got some people in there. If you saw the movie Crash, that was the vehicle, and they had a bunch of, well,
yeah, enough of that too.
I'm sorry.
This is a PG show.
It is? No, it's just people in there. They were kind of on a, gee, is that show over yet? That's where we get the G rating.
People are looking for the commercials on your show. Hey, look. Hey, I'm going to zoom up. Check it out.
What do you got? Oh, it's moving. There are people in there in the scaffolding. That's amazing, isn't it? No, you know what it is? I think the whole thing's automatic. Can you see people in it? I mean, this must be an automatic thing.
Scaffolding's moving. I don't see anything.
You know, that's an automatic thing above it. I think that just lowers it and they just wash the windows. And that thing must move along the top. Probably operated by somebody up in that thing.
Okay.
It's got to be an automatic window washer, right? I mean, it must just go down and somebody supervising it or something. I don't know. Okay, I've got to straighten all this mess out over here. So if that bus will get out of the way, I'll be able to do that. Right in this area here. Okay. All right, here we go. Boy, I'll tell you, when that wind stops, it's great.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, but it hasn't stopped since we've been here.
Imagine if we had the sun and no wind. How nice that would be.
Oh, I know. It'd be beautiful today. Yep. But it wasn't meant to be. So, tell me, Bob, you want to buy a gallery? Cheap? No.
Let me think for a sec. No.
That was too quick a decision. I don't know. Oh, well. This might be a golden opportunity.
It's always rotating to do what happens. Here,
Okay. Pilgrim. There we go. Does anybody ever see Mike Upham anymore? No? I haven't seen Mike for a while. Quite a while.
we'll put a shout out to him. Maybe someone will call the station and give me a number.
What's that? What happened to the sun? Okay. Now, other than the light is entirely changed now, and it's gotten colder, it's pretty much the same. Good grief. There we go. All right. I'm gonna throw some cars in there, just kind of. It's an indication of some vehicles. Hi, how are you? Is this weather wonderful? What happened?
See somebody
Nuts?
or it's just not just clicking. That's why I came here to find the old art. I don't know, the art gallery's been about 30 years since I was here. And
Is that right?
yeah.
Well, there are a lot of them on the street.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there's
Oh, good. I'm
probably
glad to see
30
that
of them.
hasn't changed.
Yeah, there are a bunch of them in, well, there's one in the Ritz here, and then there's a bunch of them in the building. There's one of the buildings between here and that corner on the left. In fact, it might be as close as, see that rounded thing that comes out with the white and black? Right in that area. It's about 5 or 6 galleries in one building, so be able to.
What about the good one down there, Bill?
Oh, my gallery, yeah. If you want to go way down to 245 Newbury Street,
Okay.
St. George Gallery. I'm right
St.
next.
George.
Yeah, right next to DeLucas.
All right.
Check it out.
Great,
My agent.
Uh-huh.
That's Bob. I'll never remember to promote the gallery, but yeah, stop up. There's a bunch of them on the way. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you. Well, Quite the head, huh? Wow. Nice. Nice lady.
That look.
What?
Some driver just gave you a look.
What, like incredible? Awestruck?
Speechless.
Oh, speechless, yes, how you render people speechless. Except that guy we talked to earlier. Of course, there is the fact that this painting is smaller. There's a lot of, I don't like working on small paintings. Oh, I got 1 minute. Wow, holy smoke. My feet haven't fallen off yet. Remember this thing we had, that was all in darkness and it was in light, and now it's back in darkness again. So the only thing we can do is remember to keep painting. Thanks for coming again, joining us again on another show, Impressions. And we'll see you on the third one. If I can, I'm rendered speechless. I'm so cold.